A baby giraffe can stand up within an hour of being born. A baby horse can run on its first day. Sea turtles hatch from their eggs and immediately begin crawling toward the ocean without any help. But human babies are completely different. They can't walk, talk, find food, or even hold up their own heads. Compared to almost every other animal on Earth, human babies seem surprisingly helpless. So why is that? Did evolution somehow make a mistake, or is there a hidden reason behind this strange fact? To understand the answer, we need to go back millions of years to when our ancestors began changing in a way that would shape the future of our species forever. As early humans evolved, something remarkable happened. Our brains started getting bigger. Bigger brains allowed our ancestors to solve problems, make tools, communicate, and adapt to different environments. Over time, humans developed the largest brains relative to body size of any animal on Earth. But this incredible advantage came with a problem. As babies evolved larger brains, their heads also became larger. At the same time, human ancestors were becoming better at walking on two legs. Walking upright changed the shape of the human pelvis, making childbirth more difficult. Evolution now faced a challenge. If babies stayed in the womb until their brains were fully developed, their heads might become too large to safely pass through the birth canal. Something had to give. Nature's solution was unusual. Instead of keeping babies in the womb longer, human babies began being born earlier in their development. In a sense, human babies arrive before they are fully finished. While many animals are born ready to move around almost immediately, human babies still have a tremendous amount of growing left to do after birth. A newborn baby's brain is only about a quarter of its adult size. During the first years of life, the brain grows at an astonishing rate, forming millions of new connections as it learns about the world. This means that much of what makes us human develops outside the womb rather than inside it. At first, this seems like a terrible strategy. Being born helpless sounds like a disadvantage. But what if that weakness is actually one of humanity's greatest strengths? Consider a baby giraffe. It is born with instincts that help it survive in a fairly predictable environment. It needs to stand, follow its mother, avoid predators, and find food. Human beings, however, live in an enormous variety of environments. Some grow up in deserts, others in rainforests, mountains, islands, or crowded cities. No set of instincts could prepare a child for every possible situation. Instead, evolution gave humans something more flexible, the ability to learn. Rather than being born with all the answers, human babies are born with brains designed to absorb information from the world around them. This ability to learn is one of the reasons humans became so successful. Human children spend years observing, experimenting, copying others, and building knowledge. They learn language, culture, social rules, survival skills, and countless other things. A child born in one part of the world can learn entirely different customs and skills from a child born somewhere else. This flexibility allows humans to adapt to almost any environment on Earth. Our helplessness at birth is the price we pay for having such incredible learning abilities later in life. There is another reason human babies need so much care. The human brain is extremely expensive. Even in adults, the brain uses a huge amount of the body's energy. Growing and maintaining such a powerful organ requires enormous resources. Human children need years of food, protection, and support while their brains develop. This makes raising a child one of the biggest investments any species can make. Yet that investment pays off because it produces individuals capable of creativity, innovation, and complex thinking unlike anything seen elsewhere in the animal kingdom. Because human babies require so much care, humans evolved another unusual trait, cooperation. For most of history, children were not raised by parents alone. Grandparents, older siblings, relatives, and other members of the community often helped care for young children. Scientists believe this cooperative approach may have played a major role in human success. Raising a child became a group effort, strengthening social bonds and encouraging teamwork. In a way, helpless babies may have helped shape human society itself. The need to protect and teach children brought people together, creating stronger families, tribes, and eventually civilizations. When we compare ourselves to other animals, it is easy to see only the weakness of human babies. But that weakness hides an extraordinary advantage. Human babies are not born ready to run because evolution chose a different path. Instead of creating infants packed with instincts, evolution created infants packed with potential. Every newborn arrives with a brain capable of learning languages, solving problems, building technology, creating art, exploring space, and understanding the universe. The very helplessness that seems like a flaw is actually one of the reasons humans became the dominant species on Earth. In the end, human babies are weak at birth not because evolution failed, but because evolution invested in something far more powerful than strength, the ability to learn almost anything.